Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here is Avisail Garcia. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone just 2 for 15. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. That evens it up 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Here's the 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leads 1, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Adrian Hauser gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Joey Votto is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Reined in. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jesse Winker. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0-1.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Suarez comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. 0-2 the count to Suarez. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Winker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the catcher, Omar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel backing up on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
A ball and no strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Fastball well outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Full count now. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The center fielder,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jerko in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And that misses for ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Galvis on to Votto, and they get the double play.
The center fielder, number 6.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain. Here comes the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Moustakas trying to get there. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Into the box now, Kurt Casale, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Travis Jankowski is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Jerko shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Stepping in now, Keston Hiura. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope, upstairs.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Left side, but well foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Senzel has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Eugenio Suarez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing. And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
First offering on its way. Freddie Galvis is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Kane is under it. He's got it one away. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Now back, second baseman, Mike.
So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Now the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one, and it's gone. A two-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Home run number 9 on the year as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kurt Casale is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. But the Reds do put. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Brew Crew has cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Shortstop, Orlando.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Three runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fouled away. Swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now 5-3. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now. The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
2-1 to count. All even now, 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. A ball and a strike. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel backing up on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Nope.
2 balls and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis is there. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit back toward the mound, scooped up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2 balls and no strikes to the Reds DH. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back at the track, the wall, out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, as we are all tied at 5. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty V. How about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today. Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, all even at 5 apiece. Ready for another shot now, Omar Narvaez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Freddie Peralta is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The pitch.
That's out. Three, 2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. No hits to this point. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready once again, Kurt Casale. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Jed Jerko now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Inside and low. 2-1.
2-1.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Payoff pitch one more time. Grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 2.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Nope.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. One and one to count. Now the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Lorenzo Cain is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line to the right side. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Into the box, Travis Jankowski. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. Here it comes.
Line, but speared on a hop.
On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a high chopper. Fielded cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So here's Avisail Garcia, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Line toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Now at the plate, Keston Hiura. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Amir Garrett is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready now, Omar Narvaez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both.
And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Now
so a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Brewers. Alex Claudio is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Now here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. One and two. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout score. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Fastball just inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
A ball and no strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fastball just missed above the zone. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get... Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71.
Mike Moustakas will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mike Moustakas goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nick Senzel comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So striding in, Kurt Casale. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-5. How today's comes to an end.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious.